Good morning. This is the Board of Public Works and Safety on March 25th, 2020. And in accordance with Governor Holcomb's Executive Order 20-04 issued on March 17th, council members and other bodies like ours can have telework meetings. So what we are doing is we have our members on speakerphone so that we can minimize the people in the room, and we're specifically today addressing issues that are related to the COVID virus. So, Carrie, you are present?
Present.
Sarah?
Present.
All right, let's get started, everybody. With that, can I get a motion to approve the minutes from March 18th, 2020?
I make a motion we approve the minutes from the meeting held on March 18th, 2020.
Can I get a second?
Second the motion.
And Carrie, how do you vote?
Aye.
Sarah?
Yes.
Weston?
Aye.
Aye. And the motion carries. Next is police business. And we have a couple of promotions. First coming from Chief Stout. With the Board of Works approval, I recommend that Sergeant Zachary Rodman be promoted to the rank of probationary lieutenant effective March 23rd, 2020. He will be trained in the uniform patrol section of the KPD. I would like the consideration of the members of the Board of Public Works and Safety for approval of the above motion promotion effective Monday, March 23rd of 2020, and that the officer serve in the rank of probationary for a 180-day period. Can I get a motion to accept the recommendation for promotion?
I make a motion we accept the recommendation from Chief Stout.
Second?
Second the motion.
Carrie, how do you vote?
Aye.
Sarah?
Aye.
I also vote aye, and the motion carries. Next is another promotion. With the Board of Public Works and Safety approval, I recommend that Officer Aaron Tarr be promoted from the rank of probationary sergeant effective Monday, March 23rd, 2020. He will be trained in the uniform patrol section of the KPD. I would like the consideration of the members of the Board of Public Works and Safety for approval of the above mentioned promotion effective Monday, March 23rd, 2020, and that the officer serve his rank for the probationary 180-day period. Can I get a motion to accept the promotion?
I make a motion we accept the recommendation from Chief Stout for this promotion.
Second?
Second the motion.
Carrie, how do you vote?
Aye.
Sarah?
Aye.
I also vote aye, and the motion carries. Next, also comes from the police department, from Captain Melton. Please be advised that the Special Investigations Unit is requesting investigative expenses money for the amount of $10,000. These funds are utilized in the undercover operations of this unit. This is to be paid from 101-2100-421-3096. Can I get a motion to accept the transfer?
I make a motion we accept the transfer.
Second?
Second the motion.
Carrie, how do you vote?
Aye.
Sarah?
Aye.
I also vote aye, and the motion carries. Lastly, from Chief Stout is for the suspension of the KPD restrictions. It is the recommendation of this office that the Kokomo Board of Public Works and Safety grant authority to the Chief of Police to determine the existence of an emergency, as defined in the agreement between the City of Kokomo Public Board of Works and Safety and the FOP effective January 1st of 2018. To be clear, I am not determining that an emergency exists as defined in the agreement, but wish to have the ability to determine that an emergency exists for the purpose of utilizing Article 19 without further consultation with the Kokomo Board of Public Works and Safety. The purpose of this request is to avoid calling an additional special meeting from the Kokomo Board of Public Works and Safety in order to determine the existence of an emergency. In the event an emergency under the agreement is determined, in my discretion, I will notify the Board of Public Works and Safety as well as the FOP. This authority should expire upon the Kokomo Board of Works and Safety resuming its regular scheduled meetings. Do I get a motion to grant Chief this authority?
I make a motion, we grant emergency status authority to Chief Stout.
Second?
Second the motion?
Carrie, how do you vote?
Aye.
Sarah?
Aye.
I also vote aye, and the motion carries. On to new business. Jack, you have some policies for us to put in place in regards to our issue with COVID.
Good morning. I do have some business for the Board of Works. The first order of business is that beginning April 1st, 2020, the city would like to no longer charge city employees who live outside city limits a surcharge on health insurance premiums. These premiums are listed in the FOP, Fire, and ASME contracts and require the approval of the Board of Works to suspend that surcharge. The new rates would be reflected in the employee paychecks on April 9th, 2020, and apply to all eligible city employees equally. I'm asking the Board of Works approve that suspension of those surcharges.
Can I get a motion to suspend those health insurance premium surcharges?
I make a motion, we suspend the health insurance premium surcharges for city employees living outside the city.
Second?
Second the motion?
Carrie, how do you vote?
Aye.
Sarah?
Aye.
I also vote aye. Motion carries.
Thank you. Second order of business is during this pandemic, we have had to implement some policies. So it is the recommendation of this office that the Kokomo Board of Public Works approve modification City of Kokomo's employment policies as listed in the memorandum that you have before you. I recommend adoption of the following temporary but necessary policies implemented in light of the COVID-19 pandemic. These policies we have listed as HRP, standing for Human Resources Pandemic 1, which is a telework policy. These policies allow employees so identified by department directors to work at home via telework. Second policy, identified as HRP 2, is time off due to medical observation. This policy allows employees who are identified as potential exhibiting certain medical symptoms to be sent home or to stay at home. HRP 3 is key employee essential and non-essential employees due to work emergency plan. These are employees who are been identified as either essential or non-essential and who can be sent home or who need to stay to perform work essential missions. So I'm asking the Board of Public Works, which you have all three policies before you, to approve those policies with the effective dates as listed.
Can I get a motion to accept the policies from HR?
I make a motion, we accept the HR policies 1 through 3.
Can I get a second?
Second the motion?
Carrie, how do you vote?
Aye.
Sarah?
Aye.
I also vote aye, and the motion carries. Thank you.
In addition, we are recommending that you approve changes to HR 118, HRV 05, and HRV 07. We are asking to insert some simple language, maybe not so simple, but basically it says, to the extent the policies identified herein are amended, expanded, or canceled by the state or federal government, the City of Kokomo will comply with any and all mandates and provide notification to all employees. in these ever-changing, rapidly changing times, we want to make sure that we stay in compliance with federal mandates. So we will be making sure that we stay in compliance with these mandates as they come down.
Can I get a motion to accept the modifications to our current policies?
I make a motion, we accept the modifications to HR 1.18, V.05 and V.07.
Second?
Second the motion?
Carrie, how do you vote?
Aye.
Sarah?
Aye.
I also vote aye, and the motion carries.
We will keep the Board of Works informed of any other mandates coming down by the federal government on policies that we have to implement.
Good deal. Thank you, Jack.
Thank you.
Alrighty, and last on the agenda is a consideration of designation for claim approvals. In a memo sent by the Indiana State Examiner Paul Joyce on March 19th of 2020 regarding the claims process while we are dealing with the COVID-19, a directive was given that states the governing body may designate one of its members to approve claims for payment in advance of board allowance. The board must allow those claims at its first meeting after the public health emergency has ended. With this directive, I recommend the Board of Public Works and Safety make the board president the designee to approve claims for payment until the Board of Public Works and Safety is able to resume public meetings. Can I get a motion to make the board president the designee?
I make a motion, we make the board president the designee for the approval of claims.
Second?
Second the motion?
Carrie, how do you vote?
Aye.
Sarah?
Aye.
I also vote aye, and the motion carries. With that, we are adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.